Hello, magical gangsters. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to another edition of Gangster Magician Tarot. I'll be your host, the Gangster Magician himself, and I am here to deliver you a message, okay? Because I am a postman, and I deliver messages here for you. I'm a spiritual postman. I come rain or snow or sleet, I'm always here. You can always count on seeing me at 7 and 11. Tell me right or wrong, okay, brother? Right or wrong. Okay, and I do that because I like to remain consistent for you. Because when you see somebody remains consistent, then that means you can count on them. That means they're the real deal. That means that they're for real when somebody can do it day in and day out. Okay, most people can't do that. They can't give you that. I can. Why not? What's wrong with being consistent? What's wrong with being, why do you have to make people chase after you? That's what a lot of these people want you to do. They want you to chase. They want you to look for them. They want you to wait for their video. Like, come on, brother, come on. Just tell us when you're going to do it so we could be ready. We got lives too, tell them. Okay, but don't worry, Archangel Michael said, don't worry about those people because you're the best. And everything is good because you are now a made guy in our crew. And we're a very, very serious crew over here, brother. All right, we're the crew of Earth Angels that the other Earth Angels go to for the dirty work. We do the dirty work around here, okay? We got a main man, Death, back here, okay? He's still out there. He's still on a business trip, though. He's still looking. He's got some things he's got to take care of, he says. So let's, enough of the games here. It's a little chilly, man. Put that down. Ooh, it's cold now. All right. So let's get a read here. See what we're working with. Okay. We'll do a little selenation on grant your wishes. Okay. Got my trusty clear quartz wand. I like it though. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about it? It's got the little chakra things on. I mean, come on. It's okay, right? I'll invest in it better. When I get bigger, I'll get a bigger and better wand one day. Okay. Just understand, I will. All right, and I open my heart to you, okay? So bring on the unconditional love because I got black tourmaline. It's my AK-47, and that's what I use to destroy demons, okay? I love it. I love destroying demons with black tourmaline. I love it. So let's get a selenation here. Remember, it's all about the rituals. You gotta be a ritual person. So. Let's see what we got here. Let me do this. It makes it, you gotta show. You gotta show the people. You gotta say, look, I mean, I can't show you every fucking thing, but look, here you go. So we'll see what we got here. So 6 of Pentacles. You will be receiving a generous offer, okay? Someone will share the wealth with you, all right? You will receive an even give and take relationship. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, and that will be with this Page of Cups, okay? Like I said, it's creative opportunities, okay? Intuitive messages, new love. It's all coming your way, okay? Because you're the best, okay? And everybody knows it. And you know why you're the best? Because now you're the Queen of Swords, okay? This has always been coming up lately. Okay, you have your boundaries. Nobody could get through to you now, okay? Nobody's going to come in there and fuck with your energy. Nobody's coming in there playing games anymore. Them days are over, okay? Because when you come up against us, the end result will always be the same, and that's you destroying them and sending their bitch ass all the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again, and that will be done with the 10 of Swords, okay? Because the end is here for anyone who comes up against you, okay? And they're starting to see that very, very clearly, that coming up against you is not a good idea, okay? Because you will always have this lover's energy. Okay, you will always, 6 of Pentacles, be receiving a generous offer because you have remained consistent throughout this whole entire thing and showed exactly who you are. Gain this Queen of Swords, the missing link, okay? You got your boundaries, and now look at you. An Empress, High Priestess, Magician. Who would have ever thought? I did. I always knew you would be that way. You know why I knew that? Because it's clearly in your birth chart, okay? These people already knew your energy before you get here. They see it. They say, oh, look, this one's got some good energy. Let's go, let's go try to take it from them, okay? This is what these fucking jerk-offs have been doing for almost 2,000 years now. Guess what? Them days are over now because the Hierophant is here, institutional support is here, okay, and this institutional support supports you, not these con artists, scam artist people anymore, okay? People are done with these characters. People are done with them, all right? They're not cute anymore. It's not cute. People don't even want it. It drains their energy, and people are clearly seeing that, and they know they don't feel good. They do feel good around these fucking karmic entries. They don't feel good. Doesn't feel good anymore. All right? It feels fucking terrible for them. They know. So this is why people, it's like a repulsed energy now. They're being repulsed because you completely pulled the energy back. Okay, yes, they were able to stay around there if they're in your energy. Yes, they would be able to maintain control if you never came back. Sure, they would have. But you came back, and now you want your energy back, and you're taking it back. It's yours. So what? You can do whatever you want. It's not your responsibility to fucking, feel bad for people, okay? So just know this is all about love, brother. Here you go. You got your 6 of Cups here. Unconditional love. They're remembering you, very nostalgic. They say, wow, we really missed the collective divine. What did they say? Why do these people say all this bad stuff? It's all, all these projections that these people may have believed because you didn't go running around defending yourself. And a lot of these secrets, these things said about you, people made sure that you didn't even know about. So people are thinking things about you that you don't even know what the fuck they're even, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody's ever going to come to you and say anything, okay? It's just accepted as true, okay? Now, with the 6 of Cups, your 6 of Swords, leaving behind whatever bullshit that doesn't serve you, okay? You only will have an unconditional love in your life. No other love is allowed, okay? No conditional love will be accepted, and you do not want it, and we will ask you to leave, okay? And we'll see right through it also. All right, so that's for anybody who thinks they're gonna, come on and fucking ride this fucking, this gravy train all the way to the bank. If they ain't unconditionally loving, we don't want you around, all right? And we'll figure it out eventually, so trust me when I tell you, all right? Because we will give chances. You will give people chances, all right? And we'll see what happens with that, okay? He's back now. He's got to go, man. He's back again. King of Wands in reverse, okay? This character, that person most certainly is not seeing, any unconditional love, because this person is the fucking devil themselves, okay? This person wanted to do everything possible to take this 10 of Pentacles, or prevent you from getting this 10 of Pentacles, prevent you from getting this unconditional love. This person wanted you to be all alone and depressed and all this and that, so they could say whatever bullshit. This is motherfucker been projecting on you all these years. And now you taking that energy back is showing this King of Wands in reverse for exactly who they are, okay? And there's somebody who's just a greedy fuck, okay? Just a ruthless bastard that had, was a little too hasty. Thought he was fucking with somebody else, a joker, he thought. He thought you were a joke, he said. Okay, but you know what this King of Pentacles in reverse is receiving now? They thought they were going to get this, but no. They're going to get it opposite, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, because they've missed their chance. They've lost their opportunity. They made a bad investment, okay, going against you. This person really thought going against you was the way to go. And now they're going to be one of the people that has to be sacrificed in this situation. This King of Wands reverse will sacrifice themselves by walking the plank. Trust me when I tell you, they will never be able to handle this. What they have to face right now, they will never, ever in a million years, because that's why they're stuck in this 8 of Swords. They're stuck all in their head. They're stuck all the way around. Okay, they're stuck like Gorilla Glue. Okay, they ain't moving. All right, this is the person that's in the closet right here. Death's waiting at their door. This is who that is, okay? Death is waiting at this King of Wands in reverse's door. Just saw this in one of the, I think it was yesterday's reading or the reading before that, I'm not sure. So, now we're back to this bullshit again. With this fuck. Oh, I thought this guy was done. So, let's see. So, this fucker, this King of Wands reverse, who lost their opportunity here, missed their chance, okay? Made a bad investment. They're being clearly seen while you're being seen as an unconditionally loving. People are having nostalgic feelings about you while, wondering, why did this King of Wands reverse make up all these lies about you? Why, okay? Why did they make up all these lies, Knight of Wands, when your energy is so passionate, is so inspired, is so adventurous and fearless? What was wrong? Why would this King of Wands in reverse do this? What was their motive? Okay, why would they badmouth you, Queen of Cups, so bad? Okay, you're such a loving, nurturing person, and this person's over here, 6 of Cups, unconditionally loving. And this person's making you out like you're a Queen of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and like telling people this, and doing it with like happiness. This made this person happy seeing you fucking lose. This made them excited, okay? But now, they're all stuck like Gorilla Glue, hiding in a closet with death banging on their door, missing in their opportunity. Okay, because if they did the right thing, they would have been probably allowed to come around for the ride, but they didn't want you to get the ride. They wanted to take you from you, give it to somebody else, and somehow benefit this person. Okay, now this King of Wands reverse, are coming off very unbalanced. Okay, they're coming off as a person who's going to the extreme now, because this person's their death's banging on their door, so they don't know. They're overindulging. They don't know what to do right now. They're completely imbalanced. Okay, they missed their opportunity. They're stuck. People, they get crazy at that time. And what happens when people get crazy and unbalanced? The Ten of Swords. That's what painful endings is coming for this King of Wands reverse. We know a painful ending is coming for this person. So death is waiting at their door. Okay. What else can you say? I mean, really, there's not much else you can say when it comes to this person. Okay, now we're back to you with the Six of Cups and this Knight of Wands, this passionate, unconditionally loving, fearless energy. I mean, who else but you? All right, who else but you that break these illusions that were created by this King of Wands in reverse? This person did everything possible to make you seem like you didn't have that energy, okay? They made it like you were a fake, a fraud, a phony, but the fact is that you're none of those things. I don't like this noise. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I just was like, whoa, I don't like this, brother. This is getting distracting. It was like making that clicking noise. But you are here to shatter these illusions. So when it comes to the end of the day, you are always going to be the one who gets through this, alright? Because you are the one who's the star of the show here, alright? Everybody, they come to see you. They want to take this energy from you. Not going to happen, okay? It's too passionate, it's too inspired, too adventurous, too fearless, and with your unconditional love, there's no way that anybody was going to say otherwise, okay? Now people are clearly seeing that, and they're seeing this King of Wands as an imbalanced fucking weirdo, okay? Pop the weirdo here, okay? All this illusion is being shattered because you are clearly showing you're the star of the show, okay? This person said you weren't the star, you were nothing, this person said. They said they know you. They said you're worthless. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate for them. Because they're being just seen like that, and you're being seen as the star of the show, okay? Because you know why you're the star of the show? Because you're back as this Queen of Swords, okay? You're always going to have these boundaries now, okay? It keeps coming out. I told you, you have boundaries. This is why you're an Empress now. You've always been a Queen of Cups, you've always been a Queen of Pentacles, and you've always been a Queen of Wands. You lack the Queen of Swords, okay? This Queen of Swords made you an Empress, and now you are an Empress, High Priestess, Magician because of this boundaries, okay? Because you're able to perceive what is going to be negative, okay? You don't let anything in, okay? Because not only are you a Queen of Swords, but you're a High Priestess, okay? That's another reason why you see these things, okay? So there you go. You see things that other people don't see, okay? And that is why people can't get past your boundaries. And these illusions are being shattered because of that, okay? They can't get in your energy. They used to be able to. They can't anymore. And that's why they're fucking losing it. Okay, that's why Three of Swords are heartbroken over there. This King of Wands in reverse, they're heartbroken. Whatever they were doing in the background that you didn't know about, it's being seen through. Because these energies have to go somewhere. Okay, you released all these energies and return them to sender. Okay, that's where this justice comes from. That's why justice is here for this King of Wands in reverse. Okay, death and justice are at this person's door. Okay, so what's they going to do? All right. They're going to choose death or justice. Who's going to get them first? All right? And this person, I think they'll end up, taking themselves out. That's what they usually do. Wouldn't you conquer? Okay? And that's why they're under judgment. They're under judgment for what they did. Okay? Because justice is here. Death is here. This is why they have this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is why they're heartbroken. This King of Wands in reverse is completely unbalanced because their illusions have all been shattered. And now they're under judgment because you are a Queen of Swords who has boundaries, and this person can't get near you because your energy is too passionate, too adventurous, too fearless, and you're too unconditionally loving. This person never stood a chance because unconditional love is the most powerful energy in all the world. They thought that makes you weak. No, that makes the Queen of Cups the most powerful, okay? Trust me when I tell you. You gotta define, you don't know what you have to define the word power, okay? People think power is by being able to physically dominate somebody. That's not the case. That doesn't work that way anymore. Okay, that's what these masculine energies thought they could physically dominate feminine energies. Not going to happen anymore, okay? Because now it's going to be, the playing fields are even now, okay? Because Knight of Swords, that's because you're too action-oriented, you're too ambitious, you're too driven to succeed, and ain't nobody gonna fuck with us. Nobody's gonna fuck with you, and that's just the end of it, okay? You're a made guy, okay? These people, they thought they were dealing with a joke, okay? Now they have to deal with, they gotta deal with the consequences. When you come up against a made guy, you fuck with them, you get dealt with, okay? And you're a made guy in the 5D, okay? And these people fucked with you and got caught. What happens? Same fucking thing that happens in the 3D, okay? Because you don't become a made guy by accident. It doesn't just happen. You don't choose. You don't say, oh, I'm gonna be a made guy. You earn it. It's an earned. It's an honor. It's a fucking privilege, okay? And that's why this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this false sense of success that this fucking Joker, King of Wands in reverse, they wanted to take that. They thought that they deserved to have that respect. They thought that they deserved it. They didn't feel that you deserved to have what this was coming your way. They didn't feel that you earned it. Okay, they felt that they could just come in and take this from you. Okay, but they didn't realize, 9 of Wands, how brave you were. They weren't unaware. Okay, because maybe you weren't. You weren't fully healed when this person was attacking you. This person was attacking you when you didn't know, okay, while you're unaware, causing you all types of depression, anxiety, and, mental, emotional issues behind the scenes, okay? And then you catch this motherfucker, and now they're running like a fucking coward, and they're sitting in their fucking closet hiding from death and justice. It's only a matter of time. Your bravery is clearly being seen. You're courageous Queen of Swords. Trust me when I tell you, okay? And people are Ace of Swords, clearly seeing that because the mental clarity is here. Because it doesn't get any sharper than you, okay? You are the sharpest of the sharp. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. You are a sharp-minded Queen of Swords, that's for sure, who has this passionate, fearless energy and is unconditionally loving. What a good combo. And you know who sees that? This institutional support, this Hierophant. They see that for you. They see how wonderful you are. Because people told this Hierophant that you were nothing like this, that you were the opposite of this. But this Hierophant said that you've never showed yourself to be anything less than this. Okay, so who's telling the truth here? And now this Hierophant's starting to look at this person and say, whoa, we see what happened here, brother. We have to talk to you. And that's why they're at this person's door, and that's why this person's hiding. And that's why this person will take themselves out before they have to answer these questions. Okay? That's why they're walking the plank. Crocodiles are waiting for you. Okay, and that's what 2 of Wands, that's because of the progressing, okay, planning, things are moving. You didn't put your eggs all in one basket, all right? This person thought that they were going to you were going to have all your eggs in one basket, and they were just going to keep knocking them over, keep kicking them over, okay? But this time you did things in ways where you put something there, and they didn't know where it was going. You tricked them. You really pulled the fucking trick move, 5 of Wands, okay? You really caused a lot of conflict with these people because they really thought it was going to be easy. You were going to be easy fucking pickings, they said. They thought that you were an easy target. I mean, I knew you were a made guy. They just really thought they were going to take that. They thought that it was like almost like that. It was like, you're a made guy. And they thought that they were going to take that from you and then take it for themselves and be like, no, I took him out, so I'm a made guy now. And that the people were going to like welcome them in or something. Like not realize that they're fucking, this is what this what was going through their head. It's funny. I mean, it's not funny for them now. They're not laughing now. They were laughing now. They had a good old time, this fucking jerk off, at your expense. They were really laughing it up. They really thought they had you. They really did. And you let them think that. That's how you baited them in. Well, you knew who you were. You knew what they were. Let them think. We let people think that they're big shots, and then we come when they least expect it. Okay, so this person, 4 of Pentacles, they tried to pull scarcity tactics. They want to hold on to everything. They're trying to hold on to everything else because they're not getting nothing else out of this. Okay, so whatever they got out of this, they're doing everything possible to hold on because now they're in 9 of Pentacles reverse. Nothing's coming in. There is no money coming in. They are not self-sufficient right now. Okay, they cannot do this by themselves like you. Okay, and now they're stuck. because they didn't realize you were a gangster magician, that you were a magical gangster that was unconditionally loving magical gangster. Okay, they didn't realize that. Okay, they thought you were a fucking clown, I guess. I really believe this person thought that. I don't know what made them think that, why they, I guess that they just projected that onto you and they just thought that that's who you became. Maybe you displayed some tactic, some tendencies. Maybe you did make some mistakes that were uncharacteristic, but it was just this person playing in your energy. They thought they had complete control, and then once you got this Queen of Swords, that's when the boundaries, you stopped. They couldn't get in your energy no more. And now look at them. That's why I told you this is so important, this Queen of Swords. That's what you are. That is why this King of Wands in reverse is now persona non grata. This Queen of Swords took that King of Wands in reverse down, brother. Trust me. And that's why this Sun in reverse is here. This person does not bring the fun, okay? Because they are being seen very negatively. And that's why they're all alone, hiding from death and justice. Okay, being viewed as an Eight of Cups. People escape this person. Looked at it as a big disappointment. They abandoned ship. Okay, now they're going to be begging you for forgiveness. And you're just going to say, we'll let you know, is what you're going to tell them. Take a number. All right, we'll let you know. All right, don't call us, we'll call you, please, and thank you. Okay, Archangel Michael will be handling all those calls, and he does not take kindly to people who continue to call. All right, especially demons. We don't like repeated demon exposure, okay? Because remember, you are the one who is the star of the show, and the star of the show does not want to deal with this nonsense. You don't have to deal with this, okay? We have people for this, okay? We don't deal with these fucking nuts that try to, discredit you. We don't pay attention to them. We're Queen of Swords. We have boundaries. They don't even get past us, okay? Because remember, you are in complete control of the situation, Seven of Wands. You're the star of the show. You're the star Queen of Swords, who's extremely sharp-minded, Ace of Swords here. Very, very clear. People clearly see that, okay? And people clearly see what's this King of Wands reverse. So what's going to happen now? Okay, we know that you're the king, you're the star Queen of Swords that's unconditionally loving. We know this King of Wands reverse is still hiding from justice here. Okay, judgment is here for them now, 110%. They're heartbroken, Three of Swords, and they have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They lost their chance. They missed their opportunity. Okay, so what's going to come for this King of Wands in reverse character that came up against this Queen of Swords? What's going to be end result for them? Okay, that's the Chariot. That means movement is here. So movement for this person. This means the faster that person's going to go, the faster this person goes, the better things get for you. As soon as this person goes, because the Chariot is here, okay? The Chariot is here because at the end of the day, brother, this cycle is complete with this King of Wands in reverse. They're finished, okay? Because if you're coming in with this Chariot, okay, and you are the star of the show, while this person is being seen as persona non grata, and you have this Knight of Wands energy that people, Ace of Swords, clearly see and see how unconditionally loving you are and are planning, progressing, have all different, things going on and, are doing things that this person said you weren't unable to do while they're being seen as a very, very sad and depressed, imbalanced, heartbroken person who missed their opportunity. Okay, so this cycle with this person is complete. Okay, they're done. It's over with them. All right, so let's get a confirmation. We completed this cycle. You know that they're done. This has been coming up several times. So whoever this person is, it's somebody on your side. Maybe it's like an uncle. It could be a stepfather. It could be a cousin, a brother, somebody. Just fucking, you know what this energy is. You don't like this energy. You do not get along with this energy. You do not. And you shouldn't have. Because you knew what this energy was. It's putrid. Because remember, again, you are the one, where's that? Okay, who is the star of the show here? Okay, you're the star of the show. It confirms it. Nobody's going to take that from you. Okay, it's who you are. It's what you are, okay? It's your energy. It's always going to come back to you, okay? Not only are you the star of the show, but you're also this high priestess. You see things that other people can't see, okay? And that is very, very clear right now with this Ace of Swords, that you're the star high priestess. Okay, also, not to mention, are you the star high priestess, but you also are this magician here. You're this gangster magician, to be exact. You are this magical gangster. You are this Empress high priestess who is the star of the show. That's quite the pickup on the first three cards. Wouldn't you concur with that, Doctor? Okay, because just know, who sees all this very clearly? Ace of Swords? Your King of Cups, of course, okay? Because this person would have never seen you as this high priestess, magician, star without these people coming at you and without you being this Queen of Swords. You being this Queen of Swords being star of the show is what made this King of Cups really see your real value. Okay, they knew you had value. They knew you were special. They didn't know you were this special. Okay, so now they're really blown away by it, and that's fine. We're happy. Okay, we're not mad. We're not mad at them. They didn't do anything wrong. Okay, we're not mad. Okay, because Two of Swords, because whatever avoidance of this situation is, it's coming to an end. Okay, people, they've seen what's happening here. It's done. Okay, you know who else is going to be coming here? Okay, not only is this King of Cups, but this King of Pentacles. Okay, they're going to be the King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Okay, and they know they're coming for their High Priestess, Magician. Okay, who is the star of the show. So that's a nice little, nice little start. Wouldn't you agree with that? I think so. I love that. I love that for you. All right, so let's get a little confirmation here, see what we're working with, and then, go from there. Hopefully this is a good one. This just seems like this one, I like this better so far. So far, so good. So let's see what we're working with here. Let's get a little shuffle. All right, so I gotta go to work early today, so that's why I had to make these videos a little earlier today. It's alright though. I do better when I do them in the morning. It's hard for me to do them at night. I lose a lot of energy by the time I get home. People are draining me. I just gotta clear it out and rejuvenate, and then when I wake up, I'm back to normal. And that's all it comes down to. So let's see what we're working. What's the confirmation here, God? What are we working? What is the clarification here? Let's get a little, see if we could confirm some things. Okay, well, just know that this world in reverse, this old world, this old way of doing things is now coming complete, because the world was the last card, was the shown here. So it shows this cycle is complete, okay? They're just trying to, this King of Wands reverse is just trying to hold on. Like I said, they're basically sitting in a closet with death and justice knocking on their door, okay? While and that's happening, Eight of Wands, very quickly. It's rapidly coming to an end, this old world. Okay, this cycle is rapidly, this is an incomplete cycle. This is rapidly concluding. So, just know, they're not, the shortcuts, they thought they were going to take shortcuts to where you were going. They thought they were just going to jump in there and take it. Not going to happen. Never. Okay, because Page of Pentacles, because you're manifesting this, okay? The financial opportunities are coming. You're clearly a star, okay? It's already showed that. You clearly have boundaries, Queen of Swords. When you're a star, High Priestess, Magician, Empress, Queen of Swords, there's no way you're not going to be successful, okay? And you know who this is all to the chagrin of? This devil, of course. Look at him. He's all mad back there. He's, I gotta go back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. That's what he's saying to himself, because he's a chump. Okay, and that's what this King of Wands in reverse is. Just a big chump. Okay, and that's all they'll ever be. They're a wannabe, okay? They're a fraud, a fake, a phony. All right, and they're worthless. And Knight of Wands in reverse, and their energy is being seen as terrible, okay? They do not have that passionate energy like you, okay? They do not have that, okay? They do not have this adventurous, okay, fearless energy. Their energy is a complete opposite of that, okay? And that's why they're in the Sun of reverse energy, okay? They're done with it. They're done for. It's over for them. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, okay? Three of Swords. They're heartbroken because you, Page of Wands, have that limitless potential and inspiration. This is what makes this person, they didn't see that coming with you. They didn't see it. They didn't see it. But I believe your King of Cups did. I knew they did. They always knew, okay? This is the point of a twin flame relationship, is to make both of each other the best versions of yourselves. That's what it is, okay? You both bring out the best in each other. You have to remember that. And if it has to take something bad happening, remember, breakdowns lead to breakthroughs, okay? So you become better by when you go through stuff that is bad. I don't know, that's how it goes. Okay, and that's why this Three of Cups are reverses here, okay? These people were overindulgent, okay? They thought that they were going to come together as a group, okay? They were going to indulge and, do weird stuff at your expense, but now they're coming off as complete whack jobs right now, okay? Nobody cares about nobody here, all right? Three of Cups in reverse. There's no celebration. There's no friendship here. It's every man for themselves, okay? Because they're in a tower. They're all jumping out of buildings, okay? They're all running around, okay? They're all abandoning this King of Wands in reverse. They're going to throw all the blame on this person. These people are fucking roaches, you know what I mean? They're fucking rodents, rats. They're going to always fucking find a way to put the blame on somebody and then try to walk away from it. Two of Swords in reverse. But at the end of the day, them days are over, okay? Nobody's playing these games because you are the one who is the fool here, brother. You're the one who runs on universal energy, okay? You always will. You run on full energy, okay? And the universe loves you for that, and that's why you're protected. The universe protects its own energy, and plus, you don't attack. These people are attacking a pure and innocent Queen of Cups, okay? But they made you. You had to get this way. You would have never became a Queen of Swords if you weren't attacked, okay? So by you being attacked by this King of Wands reverse actually made you become the best version of yourself. Awesome, okay? We don't look back in the past. We don't care what they did. We don't even give them no energy. Goodbye. See you later. See you, whatever. Go, see you back. We'll never see you again. Goodbye. No, just forget about them. That's all. You cut them off. They're done. And that's the best way, and then they'll rot away. It's exactly what's going to happen, okay? Because Four of Cups in reverse, because now people are suddenly aware they want to choose happiness, and they see you as the happiness, okay? They try to make you like you are not the one who brings the fun. They try to make it like you were the party pooper, the killjoy. They made it like you were a psycho, that you were a loser, that you were a user, that you were a whore. Anything they could say about you, okay, they projected upon you, and maybe some of it stuck. But now it's all going back to them, okay? Because whatever they fucking projected onto you is who they are, okay? And that's what they wanted. They created that energy, not you, okay? And judgment is here for them, okay? They are being judged for doing something like that. Shows what kind of person, when they're wishing bad on you, okay, when they could be wishing good for themselves. Instead, wasting wishes to wish bad on you. I mean, people see that. God sees that. They know what you're thinking, okay? That's what you don't understand. We're all people of God that, all consciousness. So it's whatever. That's what this is, a collective consciousness. This is what we are. We're on the same vibration. This is why you're attracted to this thing. Not everybody would be able to watch these videos with me. They would not. Okay, because remember, clarification. Okay, you are this Queen of Swords. Okay, how many times did this come out? All right, so just tell me that you're not. Okay, so there you go. You have boundaries here. Okay, you have Page of Cups, creative opportunities, intuitive messages. Okay, this whatever's going on here, this terrible energy and this people suddenly want to choose you, Queen of Swords. They could see you as a star of the show because you're manifesting all this. So this is what you're manifesting. This is what you're thinking. This is what you know is going to happen. Okay, so what you think is what it's going to become. All right, you have to believe this is happening. This is what is happening. Okay, and and you had this King of Cups in reverse here, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to use this person against you, okay, but this person's not going to let it happen, okay, because this could have been the energy that they were in before they got to the point. So right now they're trying to get to the point they're balanced themselves. All right, it showed earlier that that's coming with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, but right now they still have to balance it. So right now they're in this King of Cups in reverse energy, okay, because they're in the eye of the storm, so they're trying to get themselves together. Okay, they're not going to be brave overnight, but they are going to start being like you. Okay, but this is a very difficult situation they're in right now. Okay, while you, Four of Swords, are resting and relaxing, Queen of Swords, very short-minded Queen of Swords, is resting and relaxing because you already did your karma. This is this King of Cups in reverse karma. They have to serve karma too, so this is part of their karma. Is what this, Three of Cups in reverse, this world in reverse. So Knight of Wands reversed. And that's who's suddenly aware, okay? Four of Cups in reverse. So this King of Cups in reverse is suddenly aware they want to choose their happiness, but they're not, who they need to be yet. And you're a Queen of Swords, okay, clearly, who's the star of the show, all right? And you have boundaries. So this King of Cups in reverse will never get by you, okay? So it doesn't matter what happens. You don't even have to worry about this, okay? Because this person will change anyway. They know. They're going to heal. They will, okay, Three of Pentacles, and they want to collaborate, okay? They see people want to team up with you. They see how consistent you are, how reliable, okay, that you say what you say, you say what you mean, and you mean what you say, okay? So it's like this person sees that. People try to say you're a liar, okay, but no, Knight of Pentacles, you're anything but that. You're a hardworking, perseverant person who's efficient, responsible, and, you're showing that, and consistent. I mean, how many times do I got to say it? All right, that's what it's all about, consistency. Consistency is what keeps people coming back, okay? When they know they can count on you, that is when they give themselves to you, and they know they could trust you. That's the best, okay? Because Seven of Swords, nobody wants to be betrayed anymore. This King of Cups in reverse is sick of these betrayals, okay? They're sick of them. They don't want to do this anymore. They're done, okay? That's why they're suddenly aware they want to choose happiness. They realize that there's no way that they could ever you're too strong, okay? And it's clearly being seen. You're way too strong, Eight of Pentacles. You mastered your skill. You continue to repetitive task. You continue to be an apprentice. You continue to do everything you can. And that's why you're the star. That's why. That's how you become the star, working hard. It doesn't just happen by accident. They thought it happened by accident. They could just come in and take it. That's what they thought. Okay, but no, you don't come in and take this, because not only are you a Queen of Swords, but you are this Queen of Wands. And this is the energy this King of Cups in reverse finds so sexy about you, because you're always in it. 100% of the time, they love it. They love it, love it, love it. But they can't get to it unless they get past this Queen of Swords, which is not going to happen, okay? So that is the whole point of this Queen of Swords, is to protect the other three, okay? Because they have the boundaries, and they will not let this King of Cups in reverse, even if they are your counterpart, in this energy near you, okay? They will say, no. Come back when you're better, okay? But this person is Four of Cups in reverse, suddenly aware. They want to choose happiness, okay? They see Seven of Wands, you're in complete control. Queen of Swords, complete control of the situation. Just like, listen, we're sorry, but we can't help you. We're not bringing ourselves down for other people, okay? It's not happening. We're not doing it. Okay, and that's why this person, like they are Emperor in reverse, okay? This is what they wanted this person to be. Okay, so this person is going to be going through a lot of stuff. They're going to be going through a lot of different emotions, okay? But they want to choose you. They love you, but these betrayals are here. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? Because Judgment's again here. So this Emperor in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, but you're still a Queen of Swords, so they're not going to get to you. They won't be able to get near you. So don't worry about it. You're fine. Okay, because remember, at the end of the day, you're always going to be this High Priestess, okay? You already could see all this. You see what's happening. So we see that our counterpart is in the King of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse energy. That's not good, okay? But they are suddenly aware now that they are choosing happiness. So this tells me there was a betrayal, because you have the Seven of Swords here that's being seen, okay, with this Two of Swords in reverse, okay? It can't be avoided anymore, okay? And that's why this Three of Cups in reverse, this atmosphere is being overindulgent. There's a lot of people that are, giving themselves away with this terrible energy, and they want to keep this cycle going with the world. But you, in this Three of Pentacles, have teamwork and collaboration, okay? It's being seen clearly as a High Priestess. That's a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Wands, okay? And it's the star of the show, and it's been clarified many times already. Okay, and it's now Seven of Pentacles being seen for their long-term view, their hard work, and their perseverance. So what's going to come of this? We have this King of Cups in reverse, and this Emperor in reverse energy, okay? That there's betrayal, but they want to choose this happiness, but they're not going to get past this Queen of Swords. How are they going to get to being their Emperor again? How is that going to happen? How are they going to become an Emperor for this High Priestess, Empress Magician? Okay, how are they going to do that? Because we don't know, but we do see that we have this King of Wands in reverse here now again, okay? So that is a confirmation there. So that is what is this. But now we have this Emperor in reverse here, okay, with this King of Cups in reverse. So this could be all the same person, or this, okay, this could be all the same person then. Okay, now I'm seeing what's there. All right, because remember, you're the star of the show. So here it is. This fucking King of Wands in reverse now is probably going through the motions with this King of Cups trying to be all like begging for, oh, please help me, please. And now it's coming off as a total Emperor, going from like being malicious to being fucking, ruthless to all different ways, and they're being seen that way. That's why they're basically melting. This is like a warlock that is melting, okay? So we're going to go with that, because remember, you're still the star of the show, and I don't see your counterpart being all these negative energies. There's no possible way. So I don't know what the connection with this King of Wands in reverse would be. Okay, with this King of Cups in reverse and this Emperor in reverse. So what's the connection with this? What are we working with here, okay? This is telling me that Ten of Swords in reverse, somebody's avoiding the painful ending here. Okay, so maybe this person, by jumping from all different energies, or maybe somebody has blackmail on somebody here. Something's not right here, okay? Something's not right. So that's why you're going to have to get in this Hangman energy. You're going to have to pause, you're going to have to surrender, and you're going to have to remain in this Queen of Swords energy for the foreseeable future, because there's too much negative masculine energy here. I'm not sure who it is, though. So can we get your confirmation, please? And thank you. I don't understand. I mean, I can't put it together, but I just want a clarification. I think this King of Wands in reverse, but it could be on another side. Okay, so now they think this is unfair. They're trying to avoid justice now. Okay, they're trying to keep everything going. They're trying to play games. I think this is your counterpart playing games. But this is going to blow up. But this says 4 of Cups in reverse. Suddenly aware they want to choose happiness. So this definitely is your counterpart. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle this right now. But they will get their energy, because if they're suddenly aware they want to choose happiness, this means that they are coming unglued. I think this King of Wands reverse might be a whole other thing. But just remember, you are the Fool here. You have the universal energy. I am starting to get a little rattled on this one. I don't know if I can't figure out who this... All right, and this is your counterpart. I just want to know what this King of Wands in reverse. Is this your counterpart also, or is this, somebody else? Okay, so we know this Emperor in reverse and this King of Cups. This is your counterpart, 100%. Okay, because it's just movement's coming. Chariot's movement. That's already confirmed. 6 of Swords. You're leaving this behind. You're leaving this King of Cups in reverse, this Emperor behind, because you're a Queen of Wands, you're an Empress Magician, High Priestess. You're manifesting this. You have the Chariot here. Somebody's suddenly aware they want to choose happiness, okay? And now you're remaining in Hermit energy now, because this is what the answer is now. You have to stay in Hermit energy. You have to still outlast this. This is not still 2 more months. They're going to try everything now. Remember, they're going to try everything to bring you down, okay? They're going to try everything to stop you from 6 of Swords leaving this behind. So that's why it's important to stay in this Queen of Swords energy, to have your boundaries, because they're going to they'll try anything now. They're going to be sending a lot of people your way. This could be them sending a lot of negative masculine energy, trying to throw options at you too. Okay, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, because they still think they're going to come steal your work. They still think that they're going to come take this from you. They think that by sending a negative message that they could get somebody close to you, that they're going to be able to, do something to you. I don't know, but they're going to be carrying all the burden. Whoever does that, this is what's going to blow it off, because they're going to say, no, they put me up to it. They said this. And they're going to give this up. They're going to give this person up. You have to stay in this hermit. All right, so just know judgment is coming for this, okay? Whatever is going on here, there's judgment. I'm not really getting much else out of this, okay? Knight of Pentacles, other than you're being hardworking, ambitious, So I'm going to do one more, and then we'll go. Maybe I took it too long. Apologize. But we do see, that we did get the message, okay? You have to remain in Hermit energy and Queen of Swords energy, okay? Because this is what is going to protect you, right? Because don't worry, the Chariot's here, movement's coming, okay? You don't really have to worry about anything, because you can see what's happening. High Priestess, and you're in 3 of Pentacles. People want to collaborate and teamwork with you, okay? And these people are under judgment. This King of Cups in reverse is under judgment. Same with this King of Wands in reverse, okay? They're trying to avoid an ending here. They're trying their best to avoid this. They think it's unfair, a justice in reverse, okay? But 9 of Cups, this is not a wish come true. It's finished, okay? These illusions, they're shattered. And what else can come of it? There's nothing else. The illusions are shattered about you, and this is not being seen as a wish come true. And again, hardworking, ambitious, Page of Swords, your new ways to communicate really were what set this off. So I kind of lost you on that one, last end of it, but just... the overall message here is that you must remain in this Queen of Swords energy, okay? Stay in the Hermit energy. Continue to be the best version of yourself. Do not interact with anybody. If they send anybody towards you, like I feel that they're going to send maybe like a sexy, like a masculine that's going to try to come off like real sexy towards you and like make it like it's a wish come true. But it's not going to be a wish come true. So you're going to have to use your discernment here, okay? That's why I recommend staying in Hermit energy and let this blow over, because it's eventually coming to an end. There's only 2 more months for this year, okay? And I think they're going to try everything to, they might try to manipulate your counterpart, but this might have to be what causes the Tower. This might be what really sets this in motion. So, all right, I'll see you guys. Have a great day. Bye.